Welcome to a new Capgemini Invent Talks. In one of our previous episodes, we talked about IT mergers and acquisitions. And we discussed three aspects of it: IT due diligence, IT integrations, and IT separation. If you haven't seen that video, please check it out via the links below. But the topic of today is about IT integration. And about IT integration, I'm going to talk with Ludvig Daae, IT M&A expert at Capgemini Invent. So, why is IT so important in integrations?
IT is really important because of the fact that IT and business are more and more integrated. That's what we call the digital transformation. What we see is that therefore more and more companies rely on IT to make their merger a success. So what we see typically in the research is that over 30% of mergers and acquisitions fail due to the fact of unresolved IT issues.
So what key challenges do you see there then?
Key challenges I see in the IT domain is, for example, if you are having defined certain benefits, then the benefits should mostly come also from IT. Over 35% of benefits come from IT. What, for example, happens there is that a company decides to buy another company to achieve, for example, sourcing advantages. These sourcing advantages can only be achieved by integrating the IT systems to have a global view on what you would like to source. And to make that happen, you need to change the IT systems and integrate them. And that can be really complex. The other thing, what we also see is that IT programs within a merger and acquisition, over 35% of these IT programs run out of budget or deliver later than expected. And if a merger or acquisition is mostly about achieving benefits, this is really important information. And this is also something you should be in control of.
Yeah, so because you got my attention there, so what do you do to make a plan or an approach to, do not run out of time and scope? But I think one of the most important things is also, how do you make sure that you get value right from the start of your integration? Because if I do an integration, I'm not willing to wait 5 more years before my integration delivers some value.
On one side, we see that it's really important to focus on the benefits. The other side is focusing on the costs. So on the running cost of your program and making sure that you are delivering benefits as soon as possible and keep the running costs of your integration program low. When looking at benefits, what we typically do there is that we first try to fully understand what is this merger all about. So what is the key drivers for this merger? For example, we would like to achieve cost benefits through sourcing, or we would like to combine IT systems and traditional business to make a difference. For example, one of my clients was combining their traditional crop science together with IT, and that brings a complete new dimension which can be adding value to the company. So this kind of things you really need to understand, because that's also guiding you into where the benefits will come from. Are the benefits coming from just purely optimizing the IT function and integrating the IT function, or are they also coming from the business, where we see most of the benefits coming from? And does that require adaptation of IT systems, or maybe even building complete new IT systems? Based on that, the next step is actually to understand when are these benefits to be achieved. Because what you typically would like to have is at the beginning of a merger already, after day 1, that you start capturing benefits. So you have to have a good combination of long-term activities and shorter-term activities. And together they are building a constant flow of benefits to the company. That's typically also something the CFO is being happy about if he hears that. So that's an important element. The other element is running costs, keeping the running cost optimized and making sure that departments are not going to order a Ferrari because they always wanted that, but it has nothing to do with the actual merger. For that, we advise real good program governance and program control. So that's typically the elements to keep this as a strong program.
Okay, nice. Thanks for your answers. One final question. So imagine me being involved in a project of IT integration. What advice would you give?
Yeah, I think as we mentioned before, it's really important to have a strong governance on your program and really control the costs, but also the benefits. And that's, I think, something I would like to emphasize, making sure that you really capture the benefits at the beginning and monitor them throughout the whole journey till the benefits should be actually delivered. That will also make the difference and help the company a lot in realizing the effectiveness of a nice merger or acquisition.
So Ludvig, thanks for sharing your insights on IT M&A. If you want to have some more information about IT M&A, please feel free to download the report, Is IT the New Cornerstone of Mergers and Acquisitions, on our website. If you want to have some more information, also please feel free to reach out to us. Thanks for watching Capgemini Invent Talks, and I'll see you next time.